And what is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, Epic Way to Play, where today I thought we'd just do a little short video because I wanted to just go over the rulebook.
Screw the rules, I have money.
That we picked up. We picked up the rulebook and it came in the training sets. So we got two rulebooks, one for the Aquos Octagon and two for the the Titanium Dragonoid here. So these are the actual Bakugans they came with here. But yeah, looking at the rulebook here, it is kind of a rulebook. There is obviously some instructions in there, but in terms of the TCG and the other cards that it comes with, it kind of refers you to go online. So we'll just take a quick look at a breakdown. I'll probably throw some images up of the actual rulebook rather than just try and show you with my wobbly hands here. But Bakugan Battling Rulebook. So turning that over, the first page is more of a breakdown of what things actually are. So like setup. So setup, character and special attack cards, so shows you what they are. Obviously you've got your scoring zones. We can see obviously that just refers to the different sections of the map on each card. Gate cards, obviously that we all know what gate cards are, and then obviously this will be on your bench, I suppose, there. So obviously you've got your free Bakugan that you will choose to brawl with, and then I don't know what it's going to work with these sort of like weapons. I'm just calling them the weapons. I wonder whether you can maybe sort of like do the spin, land on the gate card, and then choose the weapon, or whether the weapons have to be pre-chosen beforehand. Who knows? So yeah, that might mainly just sort of tells you a little bit about each section there. Moving on to the next page there, it says to play. Then it doesn't really, well, again, it just shows you what things are. Character card, special attack card. We can see a Chaos Trox there. Well, prehistoric. We're going to go with prehistoric, right? So if we just take a, I can't get it to focus there, but we have got obviously the leaflet, which maybe it's going to have a better image there. See, it's in green there for the kind of Ventus style, but prehistoric, I think that's like obviously supposed to be a Triceratops, so prehistoric era. Faction, perhaps, special attack card, ripcord, yeah, gate cards there. Per player, 2 gate cards per player. Okay, so we know that obviously maybe, yeah, you are just looking at getting 2 gate cards per player on this one with your free Bakugan, and here it obviously shows 2 special attack with 1 normal. Up here you've got 2 normal with 1 special attack, I believe. Yeah, we can tell actually just by the little I don't know whether I'm going to get a big image of that, but that's SA. So you got the dragon symbol, SA Dragonoid, special attack, and then obviously you just got the plain hammerhead next to it, and the octagon next to that as well. So I don't know whether you actually know how the choice is, whether you're free to choose how to play, or whether this is just showing you examples, whether you want to choose the special attack Bakugan and do it through the ripcord spin, or the regular just roll. Or in this case, maybe if you're not too good at rolling, dropping down the stadiums. If I've got any rolled up, it's just like, you know. And it kind of works. It is, I don't know, it just seems a bit basic though. It's not like, you know, how we used to play in Bakugan. It just seems a lot better how we used to play. But look, listen, reserving judgment till it's fully released and we fully are playing it. Next page, and well, actually I say next page, but this is the final page. Everything else is just the same, but in different languages. So the brawl, each turn both players choose an unopened Bakugan to spin or roll. So obviously referring to whether you, again, don't know whether you can have a mix or whether you're supposed to do all spin or rolling. So count down together, 3, 2, 1, Bakugan brawl, and spin or roll their Bakugan towards the gate cards at the same time. No change there. Scoring, if both players Bakugan open, they compare scores. Bakugan score is based on which gate card score zone they land on. If one player's Bakugan opens and the other one doesn't, the player who opens wins. So it's like an auto win. Again, no change there really. Player 1's, so example time. Player 1, we can see that is special attack Dragonoid with 400 base, and these blaze swords give them a 100 boost on the heart symbol, and it's referring to the score zone. So player 1 Dragonoid lands on the heart score zone. Dragonoid's heart score is 500, so that is calculating the 400 plus 100, giving the 5. So player 2's Nilius lands on the, well, speed fire score zone. And Nilius speed fire score is 700 because obviously Nilius has Scorch Whips, which has 200 bonus for the weapon there, and 500 for his base. So obviously 500 plus 200, 700. High score wins the brawl. In the event of a tie, play the round again. The Bakugan that wins the brawl remains open. Again, no change there from what we used to. The Bakugan that lost the brawl is rolled up and can be selected to roll or spin in future rounds. How to win: the first player to win 3 brawls, one with each of their Bakugan, wins the game. Now, obviously, the bit we're interested in, for advanced play, use the Bakugan Brawler cards. Visit Bakugan.com for more information. Now, obviously, I'm sure we've all checked. I've checked. Nothing's up there just yet. But obviously, these are just like they're just power amplifiers, aren't they? Amplifying cards to sort of boost, you know. And I don't know how many you get to play a turn, whether it's just one a turn, or how energy may work to play these cards. Obviously, in this scenario, 500, 700. Dragonoid's going to need 300 boost to the heart, so well, that card's not going to be any good. 0 to heart there. As I say, that is it for the rules in terms of this rule book. That's all that this one says. It just kind of refers online, and I don't think this works either. But by all means, you're welcome to give it a go. I think it just takes you to the site, which basically there's no rules for the Gen 3 up there as yet. I mean, we'll have a look at the cards that I got with the training set. So, Titanium Dragonoid came with this card here, as it shows there. 500 for the heart, 300 for the fire, but on the gate card picture it shows the shoes if it's speeding away. And then 200 for this, well, it's kind of power, I guess. I'll tell you what, I've got a gate card right here. So, we've got it here. So, we can have a look at it together. So yeah, heart, strength. So he's showing strength, showing heart, fire, speed, shoes down there, and boxing glove, power. We just don't know. It's not clarified in the rulebook. But in fact, is this the gate card? This might be no. So this gate card, I'll get the gate card that actually come with this trainer set, so we know what we're looking at. I don't think it was this one. Got a few here. I think this was it. Yeah, so the gate card that actually come with the Titanium Dragon set was actually this one here, and it's I don't know if you can make it out. M01 DRA for Dragonoid D. So this is part D, and I believe that all maps are just going to have 4 parts: A, B, C, and D. We've already seen that on the picture. It was actually on the rulebook as well. It's on the front there as well. 4 parts to make up the map. I mean, that's pretty much all the arena size could be. Couple of weapons that we got when we got some special attack Bakugan, because actually these don't come with the training sets. These come with our special attack. Now I think I've got it. Yeah, I've got the box for the Mantid here, so we can see it came with a top section and a bottom section. The ripcord, the top and bottom section, and the sort of weapon bit that goes around the Bakugan. So yeah, you don't get any of these actually in the training sets, but obviously I've picked up a special attack Mantid and special attack Dragonoid. So the Dragonoid came with the Blaze Swords, which obviously, as we can see, gives a 100 boost to the heart. Now if I just put that on there, we'll see that it came with a 300 boost to the fire speed and 100 boost just to the blue magic. So obviously hitting this one, it's kind of whether you land on the green or the red. It's going to go with 600 damage for this one, so not too bad. I think we don't really know what the full ranges are, but in terms of how much further could it go up, maybe you're going to get 6, 7. Is 7 going to be the cap there? I mean, when you look at the green, that bit starts to get in the way when you go past 7. That, if you're going on the blue magic, it starts to affect the artwork. So I believe probably 700 is probably going to be the max a base Bakugan is going to come out with, just purely on the space. And down 3, 4, 5. I think you'd be pressed to get past 600 on the actual swords. So I'm reckoning that it's going to top out at 7 plus 600, 1300. Obviously, this is all speculation. We have absolutely no idea, and we're only going to find out as things move along. This is the Octagon one that we got, and we actually got with our Mantid special attack, the Starflowers weapon. And actually, as you can see, this very much complements the Octagon because of the blue power there, where we can get up to 800. So yeah, definitely maybe a choice. And I don't, like I said, I don't know whether you brawl, maybe you have to have these open or these are face down. I mean, if they start open, then fair enough, but maybe after you land on a zone, you can actually choose which weapon to lay down with it, or whether you have to predetermine and put these down. Just don't know. So I've not really got much else to say. Oh, I do have to talk about a big concern, and it is a really, really big concern. And for me, that is, you know, what I've seen in Smith stores at the moment, 2 trainer sets, and just, you know, these special attack blister packs, and just the regular ones, the non-special attack, just regular Bakugan, which is obviously what these would be. And I'm very concerned because, as it is, there is no stadium as such where you can spin and it's going to stay and land on the cards. Not like over when we saw Game Over Entertainment's video, where you kind of got that tin and you flipped over the lid and the cards were inset a little bit, so they were flush with the bottom, and I think they sort of grooved down a bit, so it kind of gravitated towards those cards. There is nothing like that I've seen in the Smith stores, and I've been to 3 different Smith stores now on the hunt. And yeah, it's just a concern, because if they do not launch, if SpinMaster do not launch this correctly, then the game's just gonna be dead. I mean, I hope not. Obviously, I don't want to sound too negative, but they've just got to launch it correctly, because I've tried. I've done it in another video, which, you know, we'll get out with my son, but we just obviously couldn't get them to stay or go on the cards. We didn't have any sort of stadium. Even if you're a Baku blader, these still won't work. You'll put the cards down there. Yes, you've got the arena, but they just skirt around the cards, and they won't open because they won't be on, the magnet won't be on the cards to open them. And so for a launch of a new generation, it needs to launch with a suitable arena, because otherwise kids are going to get these. They're going to get these, they're going to spin them. It's not going to open. It's going to roll around, and what? You're going to think, okay, well, that didn't stay on the card. I've just got nothing for it. And also, like, as well, maybe just for Wave 1 stadiums, this Octagon Aquas one and this Titanium Dragonoid one, there's only 2 out at the moment. Only 2. But to complete a full ring of these stadiums, you need 3. So it's obviously highlighting that really maybe you can have 3 players play this at once, but you need 3 to complete the ring. But there's only 2 that have been released, or seemingly being released. I mean, I've seen the same 2 in all 3 Smith stores. And again, that's a concern. People are going to buy this, or parents are going to buy this for their kids, and are going to go, well, you know, what is this? I mean, okay, yeah, I can do. I mean, this doesn't even always work properly. Look, and I'm not. I mean, that's 3 times in a row. Let's try again. Yeah, so I don't know. It's I'm hoping that, you know, obviously it's come out earlier than it should. Maybe we shouldn't have it. Maybe we don't have everything that is actually going to launch with this, or the Smith stores don't have everything that's going to launch with it. Hopefully that is the case, because if it is the case, I'm very concerned that people are going to pick this up. The toys aren't going to work as they should, or as they're advertised on the TV, because we do need that sort of tin arena or something where the cards do not sit flush on top, where the Bakugan will skirt around it. We need them lowered down and flush with the table or the arena or whatever, so it does go over those cards, because it's only when they start to waver and drop that they're going to open up. And if these aren't opening when they're spinning, then this is going to be doomed. It's just not good enough. So anyway, I don't mean to be all doom and gloom. I just really want it to do well, but with the current stock that is in Smith stores, it is not ready. It is not ready. So you know, they need to at least launch 3 stadiums so people can complete a full ring. They need to at least do that. So 1 more on launch, preferably a green one, sort of Ventus style, prehistoric, whatever you want to call it. If they can do that, that's at least a step in the right direction. But if they don't, and if we don't get sort of a tin where the cards will sit, the gate cards will sit flush, or the map gate cards will sit flush in something, then I just do not see how it's going to work. They just fly, they just go off, and once they're off, they do not go back on because they just skirt around it. It doesn't work. So, you know, we need to get it right. So hopefully, SpinMaster, please get it right. And that's really about it for the video. I don't mean to sound all doom and gloom. I just want it to work. So if you're listening, SpinMaster, get them out. Get the 3rd one of these out straight away, and get us something where these can sit and be flush with the stadium, because at the moment it's not going to work. Kids are not going to. My boy walks away disinterested, and this is brand new, disinterested because he couldn't get it to work. So that's it. That's all I've got for you. So anyway, guys, please, if you like the video, please drop a like. Make your comments down below. I will get to them. I love to see them. They really, really do motivate me to make more videos. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.